This is it. This is the start. You know what I'm saying? It's probably, what time is it here? We're looking at like 1:45, 2 o'clock in the morning, Cali time. I'm your host, Sonny Simovic, and this is episode number 1 of the podcast. And man, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be here. Man, so a lot to talk about. This is the inception of what we're doing here. And you know, I've spoke to a couple people about this, and we've all decided, like, you know, we shoot the shit. We'll go out, we'll have a couple drinks. The boys will shoot the breeze. I'll drop the idea. They're like, oh, another idea from Sonny, another stupid, crazy idea. But nothing takes off, right? But here we are. We're fucking launchpad, we're fucking screaming down the runway, wings out, and fucking we're taking off. And this is it, episode 1, by myself. So a couple things. The podcast is certainly going to evolve. Obviously, this is episode 1, right? So I have a lot of visions for what this podcast is going to do. You're going to get the straight audio. So you don't even know what we look like yet. So, and that could be a good thing. That could actually make the podcast take off, because once you see how my friends look, you might be deterred. I'm kidding. They're great. My people who I want to bring into this are fantastic. I feel like each and every one of us will contribute to the podcast in our own way, uniquely, and it's going to be dope. It's going to be dope. It's going to be a dope vibe once I get everybody on board. So it's going to take a lot of coordination, but we're working at it. The stew is dope. You're going to see it eventually. Like, yeah, man, like we already got it set up. We got couches, we got mics. We're going to be set up to be able to do like multiple interviews. I definitely want to interview my buddies. I want to talk to them about what, like, life, man, not just like the usual stuff. I want to see what's going on in their minds. I want to kind of dig deep and you know, explore some things that we don't talk about when we're out. So we're going to get there with it. But yeah, this is it, man. We're here. You know, I'm feeling good. I got a White Claw right here, sipping on a White Claw. Yeah, I know. Don't judge me. But this is how it fucking goes. Ask what happened before the White Claw. Don't fucking judge me on the White Claw. You know? Couple shots of Don Julio. That's what I've been on lately. That Julio stuff, man. I don't know. Kind of trendy. Everybody's on their Don Julio vibes, but I'm gonna be real, man. Julio's been good to me. He's been good to me. No salt. Keep the salt. Give me a lime, maybe a Sprite back. And I'm good. And I'm good. Couple of those, Corona. Couple of those, Corona. I'm lit. Life is good. So I'm on the west side right now. Shout out to all my people back home in Florida. Fuck yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in Florida, man. All my people back home. It sounds like it's a lot of them, but honestly, it's a small group, man. The smaller the better. You know, smaller the better. That's just how it is. Shout out to everybody back home. Shout out to my boy E. That's fam, going crazy. Doing our old man vibes, our OG shit, but that's my GOAT right there. Me and E, we go back a long time. That's family. Shout out to fucking Sammy. I'm gonna bring you in. You already know you're fucking number 1. You can be co-captain in this motherfucker. Figure out some shit. Get some of your personality in here. I definitely would love to see it. I love supporting your energy, your vibes, your videos. I love how I'll tell you what. So that's my buddy Sam Torres, right? Sam Torres. I'm gonna bring him onto the podcast. He's gonna be somebody that I feel definitely. It's not even feel. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's a fucking guaranteed fact that this guy is gonna come in and just definitely like just bring an extra level to the podcast. Now let's go ahead and get it right. Now Sam's old school, you know. So I've known Sam for quite some time, right? Like 2 decades easily, right? Feel me? At least minimum 2 decades plus. So once you pass 2 decades, you don't even got to count, right? That's brother by another mother. But anyways. OG back in the day, we don't got to talk woo. But now Sam's gonna slow down a little bit, and I take it upon myself to get Sam a little bit more up to speed, because as much as I love what he's gonna bring to the podcast, he's gonna bring that old school flavor to it. But I also need to tap in and bring and into what these new school fuckers are doing, and not be the grumpy OG. We don't want to be the grumpy OGs. You know what I'm saying? We want to be kind of like Gilly and them boys, like that $1 million worth of game type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be open. We're sponges. You can't hate what's before. You can't hate what's after, and that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you're gonna meet him. He's great. But we're gonna get the boys together. I'm trying to figure out exactly who I want on here, like what type of personalities. Joe Fazio. Oh, Jojo. Let me tell you,
for the king.
This guy Joe. Let me tell you what we share some things, man. We share some things. The most recent, of course, we'll talk about. Of course, the first thing that comes to mind, and all the boys already know, is the C5 C6 fusion of the cervical spine. This was a fucking procedure that needed to be done because both me and him were experiencing symptoms, although unalike, but yes, we were experiencing symptoms, all right? And we've had the surgery from the same doctor a week or two apart. We went through the fucking healing together, and we're still fucked up in the game. So the takeaway is, don't have neck surgery, don't have back surgery, but we already knew that going into it, but here we are. Anyways, that's Joe Fazio. We're going to tap into that. He's my guy. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Lightning Joe. So Fazio, the lefty, is my GOAT. Episode 1. So I'm going to bring you guys as much up to speed as I can in this short amount of time, right? Because of a few things, because the podcast is going to be going on. And again, we have zero expectations for the podcast. The podcast is simply a outlet for me and my people, my brothers, my friends, my compadres, to get together and talk and document some stuff. Because let me tell you what, there's been so many times throughout the years where we're like, oh, we get together and we're like, hey, you remember back when la 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 la, and we fucking always reminisce and reenact shit that happened back when. And of course, technology is great, right? It's not even about technology. This shit was back then. But let's document it. Let's go ahead and get it together. Let's put some shit together. Life is short. I want to talk to my boys. I want to dig deep. I want to get in their fucking heads. I'm going to talk shit. Listen, it's not always going to be pretty. I'm going to poke the bear. There's going to be a few people that might get sensitive, and that's okay. This is what we call a segue to the next friend. The next friend is Carl Walter Anderson. Absolute goat. This is the ginger goat. Absolute ginger goat. Where's my lighter at, man? All right, here it is. He's the fucking ginger goat. So listen to this guy. So again, let's go. Big shout out to the fucking orange ball that we call fucking the basketball. Because let me tell you what, if it wasn't for basketball, which, not to toot my own horn, I'm a fucking legend, right? I'm a fucking street legend. I do my shit, right? That's a whole nother episode. That's going to be episode probably 17, all right? But we're not even there yet. Anyways, I met 90% of the people that I know that are significant in my life today through that sport, right? So basketball is fucking huge, man. To me, like, it's my NBA. Like the street courts, my NBA. Like, I'm not obviously gonna go to that next level. So whatever level I'm at, whatever peak I was at whatever point I was at in my life, that was my NBA, right? So I took it for real, and I met so many great people through the blood, sweat, and tears, through fucking fighting and arguing and fucking swindling and fucking playing the game within the game, and through all of that, guess what? Certain people stuck, certain people fucking cleared it, and that's just what it is, right? And it's a beautiful thing. I got a handful of friends, and that's fucking plenty, because it's a whole lot of personalities to fucking manage. And I love each and every one of them individually for what they do and how they present in my life, good and bad, because there is good and bad, more good than bad. That's a fact. Carl Walter Anderson, best lefty jump shot I've ever seen. The best left-handed jump shot I've ever seen. Best left-handed shooter I've ever seen. But I'm the best overall shooter in the fucking planet, in the galaxy. So what does that even mean? Anyway, shout out to Big C. He's my fucking legend. He's my GOAT. sensitive at times, but one of the best to fucking wield the sword right back. That's a big fact. Who's next? Who's next on the friend list? The small grip, the small cluster of friends I have. Ah, shit. Who do I want to talk about right now? Oh man, I gotta get the order right. It's not even about an order. There's no order. I'm gonna talk about Jay Black. For some reason, Jay Black's stuck in my head right now. Okay, so Jamal Cherry, that's another one. I'm gonna bring him on the cast. He's gonna bring that fucking. What's he gonna bring, man? He's gonna bring that woke shit. He's gonna bring that grumpy old fucking. What's that guy's name? I can't remember his name now. Anyway, he's gonna bring that fucking gray hair in the beard. Jay Black, fucking alligator skin, fucking real tough love, talking that shit. Some fucking conspiracy shit, but some like loyalty, brotherhood shit, man. And that's just what it is, man. He's gonna give it to you real, and he's one of the goats, man. Basketball wise, let's talk about Jay Black basketball wise. Of course, met him through basketball. You know what I'm saying? Segue back to that. What did he have? He had a little stop and go game, from what I remember. Again, my memory is shrouded, to say the least, from a few of these substances that I choose to fucking consume. And we ain't talking about nothing stupid. I don't fuck with no pills. I don't inject no shit. I'm a nurse, damn it. But I do my thing. I explore. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Black was on the court. You know what I'm saying? He was lethal for a few months. I'll give him that. For a few months, he was pretty good. But after that, you know, he kind of was just my best friend, you know? Solid role play. Like the PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, let me stop. He ain't playing no defense. I'm going to say like, who's that guy that came off the bench? Liddell Eccles. I'm going to compare Jamal Cherry to Liddell Eccles, man. Like instant offense. Off the bench for about 33 seconds in a 48-minute game. I had to do the math. But that's Jay Black. But aside from that, man, it's not even about the court, man. Off the court shit is that's my guy right there, man. It's my fucking guy. He's tapped in with me heavy. Me and him have had conversations that the rest of the handful haven't even had, and like he's been there for me. I've opened up to him about things, and he's opened to, he's opened up to me. I feel like I've given him more, but that's me. I kind of wear it on the sleeve, but he definitely has kind of, put it this way, I know his demons, he knows my demons, and that's for us to talk about, and it's dope that we have that, and it's something that I cherish, and no pun intended, cherish. You like that? Yo, see? Listen, this is fucking art, man. This is fucking art. Anyway, yeah, man, that's my fucking guy. It's my motherfucking guy, Jay Cherry in the van, in the fucking Astro van, smoking what do you smoke? So, quick story. We were in the Astro van, my dad's work van, no fucking seats in the back, laid in the back. We smoked about 10 dime bags of that city weed off of fucking by Dillard. We probably bought like we bought 10 $3 sacks of that fucking Henny cognac fucking regs that was soaked in that shit, probably sprayed with that shit, but got you lit. And we smoked that shit. Back to back in the fucking gold Astro van in front of Scoot's house. Just getting, let me recalibrate. It might have been the maroon van. I'll let him clarify when he gets on the show. But either way, the van, and that's how it fucking went down with this guy. That's Jay Cherry. So we covered it. Those are the three potential guests so far, man. You know, got some more. We got a handful of a couple other guys. We're gonna talk about. You know, we got Johnny Sweets. It's my fucking brother, Johnny Sweets. He's an episode by himself. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm done talking about my friends. What else is the podcast gonna be about, man? Shit, my fucking screensaver. Hopefully it's still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. What else is the podcast going to be about, man? We're going to get into some stuff, man. We're going to talk about serious stuff. We're going to talk about some silly stuff, obviously. That's probably going to encompass the bulk of the content on the podcast. But I do want to get into serious stuff. I want to tap into subjects like, mental health. I want to talk about what's going on. I know I'm not into politics to say the least, but that's where I'll tap in with my buddies and the ones who are more like, ground level with that kind of stuff and try to like give my unbiased opinion about the fuckery that's going on in this world that we call fucking life and shit. The planet is great, man. The planet Earth is beautiful. Experience planet Earth, man, for what she is. Don't look at the buildings. Don't look at the fucking concrete. Don't look at the smog. Don't look at the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at the finances. Don't look at a job. Look at the fucking earth, man. Look at the dirt, man. Look at the green. Look at the trees. You know what I'm saying? Look at feel the air, feel the breeze. You feel me? Like, that's what it's about, man. Life is short. Surround yourself with family. Surround yourself with good people, good energy, and good vibes. I want to thank you guys for giving me your ear tonight. I'm going to cut this shit here short because, man, listen, we got a lot to talk about, and the podcast is coming to you. We're going to come to you fast. Just support us. Again, no expectations, merely just a fucking outlet for me and my buddies to talk that shit and see what's going on for the week, see what's going on in our families, see what's going on at the job, and see what's going on in our minds, see what we want to plan, trips, vacations, family, babies, all that, the link up, boys trips, all that's on deck. So thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Sonny Simovic. Again, this is the podcast, episode 1, man. I'm so blessed to be here. And we thank y'all, man. Like, be blessed, man, for sure, sure. One love.
They hate when you elevate. You're stacking up losses, I'm handing them out, yeah, I had to go delegate. It feel like I'm floating, I'm lost in the moment, I swear I could levitate. They never believed that I would really fly, I had to go demonstrate. I had to set them straight. They hate when you elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. They hate when you elevate. They hate when you elevate. Yeah. I had to elevate. I'm way too fly. Yeah, I'm feeling myself. Ain't no chance I'm coming down, no. Got this whole view to myself. Yeah. Why would I give it up? Why do they wanna come take my place? I work too hard for it, don't need a replacement. This my vocation. Now I got rollies all in rotation. Hop on the jet just to